There you go. It's KCHW 102.7. Scott and Jean in the morning looking at 7:56. Might as well roll out that legal ID, KCHW Chihuahua. Jean's getting ready for birthdays. I know that because her really bright cell phone flashlight just hit me in the eyeball and blinded me. Actually, I think you burned my retina. Wow, don't hurt the camera with that. All right.
It is pretty bright, isn't it?
It is really bright.
Yeah.
All right, so keep that flashlight on so people think you're intelligent.
So for birthdays?
You can tie it to the back of your head so it looks like you're an angel everywhere you go.
Is it working?
No.
Yeah, okay. No, didn't think so.
All right. Who do we got for local birthdays, Gene Jones?
We only have two.
Only two?
Yep, we have Aaliyah Christian and Whit Baker.
All right. All the applause for them. You know them, you love them, see them around town. Point and laugh. Tell them we were talking about them on the radio. There you go. All right. Celebrity birthdays. Al Pacino, 79.
Wow.
Yeah, still carrying around that machine gun.
That's all he will ever be really famous for. Because he's ugly.
Dancing with the Stars, Judge Len Goodman, 75. Talia Shire, she was Rocky's wife. She's 74.
Oh.
Hank Azaria from The Simpsons, I think he plays Homer, doesn't he? Or the voice of Homer, maybe?
I think so, but I'm not positive.
55. Gina Torres, 50. Renee Zellweger is 50. And Jason Lee from My Name is Earl and Almost Famous, 49 today.
Is he almost famous?
Almost famous.
Because I'm sitting there thinking, I don't know that name, so maybe he really is almost famous.
Almost famous, but not quite.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd say that's definitely true.
Yeah.
Gene Jones, do you have any goofy holidays today?
I do.
And do not say the first one. That's just depressing.
I know, I was sitting there thinking, if I say this, I'm going to get so much hate mail. So I'm just going to pass how many months it is until Christmas.
Okay, thank you. That's just wrong that they even put it there.
I know, right? Why do that to people?
Huh?
It's just terrible. But this next one,
Yeah?
Hairstylists Appreciation Day.
Do you have any special way that you pick a hairstylist?
I don't have one.
You don't? All right.
I am my own hairstylist. I mean, dreads.
Oh. Well, anytime I'm going to get my hair cut, the first thing I do when they're coming up to cut the hair is I make sure they have all the ends of their fingers.
Oh, they have to have
And if
all
they do, I say,
10.
go ahead.
Okay.
All right. All right.
Yeah, no, I'm one of those weirdos that does my own hair. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Hug a Plumber Day, a.k.a. Plumber's Day.
Oh.
Can I touch it if I wash my hands first? Especially this one?
No way I'm getting that close to a plumber. You know the kind of stuff they work on?
But you know what? They do the gross stuff that
I know.
nobody else wants
That's
to
right,
do.
but you could just thank them from a distance.
You know, when I see how fast those guys are having to go constantly, they're just go, 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 go,
Yeah.
go. And sometimes late at night.
Yeah.
I remember there was one night at work, these plumbers came walking in from a really nasty job. They walked in with no shoes, no socks. Their clothes were just drenched in water. And they're like, is it okay if we walk in here? We just got off a job and our shoes were like squishing water everywhere. And I'm like, that's okay. You can come in here barefoot. You know, I felt so bad for those guys. Here it was late at night, cold out, and they were in the muck underneath somebody's trailer that had sprung a leak.
Oh, yeah.
So thank those guys who do the gross stuff you don't want to do amongst all the spiders and mice.
Ew.
Right?
Yes.
And so I thank you guys
All right.
very much.
Yeah, because especially like if they're down in your basement and that kind of stuff, or under a trailer. Oh,
Oh, I know.
yeah.
Well, and under trailers, you know that's where if you're in a neighborhood, you know that's where a lot of cats go too.
Oh.
And I mean, go.
Oh.
So I mean, that has to be the most disgusting job to have to do.
Oh.
So kudos to all you plumbers out there, you underappreciated heroes who keep people's water on.
And Gene really loves it best when you guys bend over.
No, I don't want to watch that.
No, you do.
No, mm-mm.
That's a big thank you from Gene right here. Uh-huh.
All right, it's Noise Awareness Day.
No,
Scott.
Really? You think I produce noise? You think I produce noise?
No,
I do.
you just have a guilty conscience.
Loud noises!
And it's mani-pedi day. Scott, let's go get mani-pedis.
Isn't that an actor?
No, it's
Oh.
manicures and pedicures.
It's for men? Yeah, I've never done that.
Honestly, I never have either. Yeah.
You never had a mani-pedi? Well, that's good.
I have never had a mani-pedi, especially a mani-pedi day.
All
Isn't
right.
that weird? Mm-hmm. Oh, I hear Mooch having a meltdown.
Cat's scared.
Mooch, kitty, kitty, kitty. All right, it's take our daughters and sons to work day. Just make it easy and take your kid to work day.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
That could be interesting.
All right.
And scary.
And the last one, I want to see you do this.
I'm not to the last one yet.
Oh.
World Penguin Day? That's not the last one.
Oh, it should be.
It should be?
Yeah, and it should be World Walk Like a Penguin Day.
Oh, I want to see you do that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Okay. We get to see Scott walk like a
Live
penguin.
on YouTube, baby!
Come on. No, your legs have to be closer together. There, see? See, that's better.
I look like I'm drunk.
Yeah, you do. You look really drunk.
All right, I just figured out I cannot walk like a penguin.
No, you can't. You're kind of bow-legged.
Wow.
I never noticed
Gene,
that until now.
I'd bet $5 you can.
Oh, I can. I got the junk in the trunk for the waddle.
And that's what I was thinking. I wasn't going to go there. But thank you so much.
Well, penguins, wow, I just realized I am shaped kind of like a penguin. Short, stubby legs and kind
Come on, give it a try.
Okay.
Oh, see, aren't you mad you don't have a webcam right now? And there she goes. Yeah, that's a really good penguin walk, Gene. Oh, my God. Oh. All right, we have officially amused ourselves now. All right, I think we move on to history, don't we? I call it happened today.
Wait.
Wes?
It's zucchini bread day.
I was skipping that one.
What? No! What, you don't like zucchini bread?
Yeah, I've never met a zucchini I liked.
What? You don't
Yeah.
like zucchini?
Oh, it's just nasty
All right, so
stuff.
people send your hate mail to Scott and...
I love to eat food, though, and I eat anything that is placed in front of me. So I will challenge you to make some good zucchini and serve it to me because I've never tasted it.
I love zucchini. That's like the best veggie. Really?
Yeah.
You know, you can make apple pie out of zucchini.
I bet it don't taste like apples.
It does. It does. Wow.
Prove me wrong, Gene. All right, happened today. We start off in 1901. New York became the first U.S. state to require automobile license plates. They were inscribed with the owner's initials, and the fee was $1.
And it's been done, however, since.
1928, first guide dog was trained to help a blind owner. Buddy, a German Shepherd, became a companion for Morris Frank in 1928.
How cool is that?
1950 NBA draft, Boston Celtics used their second-round pick to select Chuck Cooper. That fall, Cooper would become the first African-American to play in the NBA.
It took that long?
Yes. 1983, American schoolgirl Samantha Smith was invited to visit the Soviet Union by its leader Yuri Andropov after he read her letter in which she expressed fears about nuclear war. That's cool.
Yeah, that is. Kind of like the girl who's doing the movement now. Hey.
Yep.
Hopefully some kids can make some difference.
88, Sonny Bono was elected mayor of Palm Springs, California. In 1994, he was elected to Congress. He died in a skiing accident in 1997.
Wow.
All right, so 1991, Britain's Broadcasting Standards Council proclaimed that the cult TV soap opera Twin Peaks was in bad taste and that an episode depicting a man being beaten went beyond all acceptable limits. You know, and that's one thing about Britain. They don't care about the sexual content in their shows, but they do the violence.
Yes,
So-
they do care about the violence in that. And, you know, that's very interesting. I'd like to see the crime rate differences between the two countries. Like
Sure.
the literal... You know, their major things. That would be... I'm very curious now. Now I gotta go Google it.
You have to go look up those stats.
Yep.
2003, Southwest Airlines fired 2 pilots for inappropriate conduct after they removed most of their clothes mid-flight in the cockpit of a Boeing 737.
It was hot up there.
Really?
The air conditioning was out.
Pilots claim they spilled coffee on their clothes.
Oh, see?
But the airline ruled the prank went too far. Federal Aviation Administration said though rules forbid behavior that distracts crew members, there was no specific ban on flying naked.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a nude float. You may now remove your clothing.
We've reached cruising altitude. Woo! Woo!
If you are not aware that this is a nude flight, you may keep your clothing on.
I wonder if I've got any airplane sound effects.
There would be so many cool sound effects you could pull from the old airplane movies.
Oh, yeah.
I really want an airplane marathon.
Do you?
Yes.
It's really actually the sound effects were the best, and it would be this if you were actually on a plane where the crew was naked, you would probably say some of those things they said on an airplane, like,
"It's like I picked the wrong week to quit smoking."
Yeah. And then my favorite one,
"It's like I picked the wrong week to quit drinking."
And my third favorite,
"It's like I picked the wrong week to quit amphetamine."
And not too big on this one,
"It's like I picked the wrong week to quit sniffing glue."
Some of my favorite tracks from the airplane movie, and then I have one that really applies, if I can find it. It's probably the most famous one from the movie ever.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah? Is it like in your brain?
Well, there were two other things that were kind of like my favorites. I'm going to see if this is one of them.
Okay.
Excuse me, this is the operator, Captain Ober. I have an emergency call for you on line 5 from a Mr. Ham.
All right, give me Ham on 5. Hold the mail.
No, my next favorite thing was, everything I see reminds me of her.
Oh.
And you're picturing in your mind what part of the movie it was, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Everything I see reminds me of her. And it was these giant building structures.
Right. And then the most famous line from Airplane.
You ever seen a grown man naked?
And apparently some people on Southwest Airlines now have.
Yes.
All right. And it was two pilots, by the way.
Yeah.
2013, all living former U.S. presidents, including George W. Bush and current president, or why does it say current president?
I don't know. Maybe he still wishes?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
All right, we're just going to... Oh, it was 2013. All the former U.S. presidents, including George W. Bush and then the current president at that time, Barack Obama, were present for a dedication of the George W. Bush Presidential Center in Dallas, Texas. I don't know how that made it into history. It must have been a big deal.
Must have been a big... Well, can you imagine having all former presidents plus the current president in one location? Because what happened if, something nefarious went off and, we lost them all in one fell swoop?
Yeah.
Well, it'd save the taxpayers a lot of dollars.
Gee.
I just said that, didn't I? I do, I do like Jimmy Carter, though. I think he's kind of a cool guy.
All right. Yeah. This is up from... I'm going to ask you this question. Guess how long in years a typical dollar bill lasts?
How many years?
A typical dollar bill lasts. This is our number for the day.
Oh, man, I should start checking
And
dates on dollar bills.
It's blank .5.
Really?
Yep.
Blank .5.
So I just want the first number.
I'm going to say
How many years do you think?
9.5.
9.5. 7.5.
Oh,
So,
wow.
yeah, that's it. That's it. All right.
I actually had somebody hand me a $2 bill from 54.
Wow.
I bought it.
Was it worth anything?
Oh yeah, it's worth more than $2. So I very happily bought that $2 bill for $2 from him.
Wow.
And went, that's from 1954.
And she giggles all the way to the bank. She's evil.
No, I put it in my, it's like my good luck charm. It hasn't worked yet, but, I keep it in a safe place. Yeah. And it's not in my bra because you know how I feel about boob money.
Oh, that's disgusting, Gene.
Which?
Stop. Don't bring it up ever again.
It's that time of year again. So ladies, I will
not
beg
do
again.
that.
Do
All right.
not do that, please. It's
All right.
gross.
We haven't been getting into the community calendar enough lately, and there's a couple things I wanted to mention that are a little long, and we've just been really busy on the morning show. We've been kind of neglecting it, but they are looking for some cabin crews, and we're talking about the Historical Society and the Indian Agency House here in Chewelah, which is also known as the McPherson Family Home. Cabin was built around 1870. It is in a period of restoration. One of the people that was helping with that was Don McLaughlin, who passed away.
Oh, yeah.
Another person that worked on that, his name's Charlie Borg, and Charlie is looking for some crews to help finish up that cabin. So this is a great cause. You can give Charlie a call at 936-1420. 936-1420 to volunteer for that project. Also, Becky Washington sent in a reminder that Pet Lovers Day is coming up, and it's the same day as Chewelah's Got Talent. In fact, there's a ton of events going on in Chewelah on the 4th. All right. Pet Lovers Days happens on the 4th as well. This is Becky's Best Buddies Furry 5K. Starts at 9 a.m. Low-cost vaccines at 10 a.m. It's they're looking for agility. They're going to have petting zoo, and they're also going to have a rummage sale, all to raise money for a new Northeast Washington Humane Society. If you can help, it's going to be in the St. Paul Lutheran Church parking lot on the 4th.
Oh, cool.
May the 4th be with you. All right.
You better not complain of being bored on that day.
Kindergarten registration going on today between 9 and 3:30. It's the last day at Guest Elementary to register your kids for kindergarten during this session of it, I should say, I guess. 9 a.m. to 3:30. They want everybody to register. 9 a.m. to 3:30. It was going on yesterday. Today is the last day to take care of that. All right? All right, Gene, you got any more kids you need to take down there?
No. My youngest is 14.
We had them on the radio a couple weeks ago. Children of the Sun Prevention Coalition doing another drug take-back day. This is happening on the 27th. This one will take place at the Wynkoop Memorial Clinic in Wellpennant from 10 to 2 on Saturday, April 27th. All right, you want more information on that, and just search them on Facebook, Children of the Sun Prevention Coalition. What a great thing to do. In fact, just because it reminded me when I said Wellpennant, today Joel Zinski bringing in a bunch of kids from the Wellpennant High School who do podcasting, and they're going to watch me and Brandon do our podcast today. So that's going to be really fun. Have some students in. Maybe they'll critique us afterwards.
Ooh.
Another thing for May the 4th be with you. Coming up, Springdale Community Boost Organization will hold a second annual craft fair also on May the 4th. Let's see if I scan this really quick. This is going to be from 9 to 4 at the Mary Walker School Gym. All right, bunch of stuff going on. And May 4th is going to be busy. Don't forget, talent show tickets are on sale online right now, and they are selling.
They're selling?
Yeah, I'm getting a few every day. We love it. Buy those tickets. Seating is limited at the PACA Center. And, sign up now. We appreciate that. All right, so you can buy your tickets online. Also, don't forget, round 2 of tryouts happens Saturday beginning at 9:30 here at the KHCHW studios. Now, we say 9:30 to 2:30, but we've wrapped it up early on the second round when people don't show up. We will stay till at least noon. But if there's nobody around by noon, 1 o'clock, we kind of fold it up. So don't, if you're gonna need to show up late on that Saturday, get in touch with us here 935-6627 935-6627 and let us know so that we have judges here if you're gonna be need to be later in the day.
Yeah.
All right, so this is the final chance to audition for the show. Then we tally all the scores from the auditions, and we come up with our final 12, and then the show is on May the 4th. Also going along with the show, something fun for the audience, Star Wars costume contest. Anybody that shows up in a Star Wars costume for May the 4th will take a chance at winning a $100 cash prize for best costume. So amaze us with your geekiness. All right.
I still don't have a costume.
All you really need is a robe.
Yeah, but my robe is powder blue.
Huh. You'd be that funny Jedi nobody wants to hang out with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I feel like just like having tie-dye and then have that I am the Jedi that is just, the hippie one.
Yeah, whatever. You're going to get worse dressed Jedi.
Either that or I got woke out of bed. I was in bed.
I said, "May the 4th be with me," and it said no. You don't have to dress up, Gene.
I'll figure something out. Something.
Right. I think, if you don't have any Star Wars thing, here's my invitation to everybody. Dress as crazy. I don't care what you're wearing as long as it's acceptable.
Yeah?
Mostly. Wear whatever you want. Go crazy with it.
Yeah,
right?
See, my problem is, and I'm going to get shot for this, I never have been a Star Wars fan.
Oh.
I never have been. Boy, that sounded so creepy.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Yeah,
Look at that. Gene is from the dark side.
I am, I guess. Yeah, sorry.
Wow.
Hey! Shut up!
That's all I can say about that. I think it's break time. We're going to come back and bring you some